Dylan coming off a big road trip, crossing oceans and time zones. How have you sort of managed that this week?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough road trip going over to New Zealand. Flights, time change, it can wear you down a little bit. I think the first night once we got back, I slept for like 10 or 11 hours straight, so that definitely helped. And having the next day off was good to just kind of reset. So, yeah, just good to go, back in the groove, back in the regular practice schedule now, and back to normal. So, yeah, all good.
Another 40-point game from Bryce. You've obviously played alongside and against some very big names in your time, but what's it been like being on the court with him this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun playing with him. It's fun to just see him do what he does, score the ball at a high level. He's not selfish. He makes the right plays. If he gets in double, he's coming off the ball, but he plays within himself, and he's just an elite scorer and making shots all over the floor, so it's fun to play with.
You've had a pretty big sample size now of playing in the NBL and playing in Australia. How are you actually finding it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed my time here so far. I enjoyed the time with the team here, enjoyed Perth, living here, enjoyed playing in the league. It's been playing against good talent, good crowds, and pretty much every arena we go into, it's a packed house. Obviously here at RAC, it's always been a packed house, so it's fun. It's a fun atmosphere to play in. You always want to play good competition and a packed house, so that's what it's been.
And obviously Christian Doolittle's declared himself good to go. How much of a void has he left, and how beneficial is it having him back?
Yeah, he's a huge part of our team, obviously. He brings everything defensively. He's a huge piece for us. He can guard, 1 through 5, protect the rim, put pressure on the perimeter. And then on offense, he's just very versatile, can score from the outside, take guys off the dribble on broken plays, score in a variety of ways. So he's a huge piece for our team.
You had injuries to all three of your imports. Like this year, the three of you have only played together 7 times, which is quite remarkable. Like, what do you think it'll be like having the three of you out there, and the difference it will bring to the team?
Yeah, I think we all have different skill sets that mesh well together. I think having all three of us out on the floor at the same time is very beneficial for the team, and I think we play really well together and feed off each other's energy. So, I look forward to having hopefully the three of us all healthy the rest of the season out. Have a few games here to get on our belt, to get acclimated to playing each other again. But like I said, it's pretty easy playing with each other. I think we mesh well. So I think it'll be good. It's a good timing to get us all three back healthy, playing together, ramp up for the playoffs.
So how do you balance each other out? Like, what is it about when the three of you play with your all individual skill sets that makes this team significantly better when you're working as a three?
Yeah, obviously Bryce, playing on the ball, he's an elite scorer. But I think KD and myself, help him get off the ball a little bit and help him score, make it easier for him to score. When he's getting doubled, get him off the ball, create for him. We can kind of create our own shots as well, when he's maybe getting tired or something. And then just defensively, like I said, I think me and KD can kind of guard multiple positions, help cover a lot of space on the floor with our length, and just make it hard on teams when we're switching out 1 through 5. So, yeah.
Feels unique to have two imports like yourself and Christian who are so unselfish with the way you play. Like, you're prepared to not shoot, guard blokes, just do your job for the team. Has that always been a philosophy of yours?
Yeah. I think I've always been kind of a team first guy, and that's kind of helped me throughout my career. You see some guys try to force too much, and ultimately I think it can hurt their overall, hurt them as a player. So I try to just let the game come to me. Some nights, maybe I take 12, 15 shots, maybe I take 5, depending on the night. But just making sure I'm always bringing effort regardless of, what I'm doing offensively, just try to help the team on defense. That's the biggest thing I'm trying to do in my game, mature as a player.
And you mentioned the health of the group before. Like, it feels like everyone's around the league is copying it all season. If you can be healthy now, do you think that's going to be what will determine who actually goes all the way this year?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of professional sports in general is, being healthy at the right time. Teams are always going to deal with injuries. That's just a part of sports. I think being healthy at the right time, ramping up to where you have a few games under your belt where everybody's healthy and just clicking at the right time is a big part of it. But having all the bodies is a big part of the equation. So.